Hello and welcome to Wartales. I'm Shadow Coast, and in this video we're going to outline how battles work, or how combat works in Wartales. We are playing the early access demo, so this is an early access build and could be subject to change. So we're going to run through the controls and just outline how everything works. So to rotate the camera around, hold down right mouse button and you can kind of angle it a little bit. Now down here in the bottom left, you can see that we can just, take 2 turns so they're 1 turn, just given the fact that we have better initiative and we have 4 characters. So we can move any character that hasn't yet taken part in the round. However, once we move 1 character, we have to move the other character. So every character will move per round. Then we can see this is the end of the round. So for example, if I move Rhodesy here, then I have to move the other 3 before I can move him again. So let's get started. To actually move a character, you have to click on move and actually move them towards the enemy. So in this case, we can move up here, and then I'm going to stab this guy. You can select the move you want to do. Now there is this thing called Valor Points. You can use your Valor Points in combat to use certain skills. You'll regain some of these each time you rest. So there are 2 Valor Points here that I can use. Now I can run, but that's not what I want to do. Or I could disengage. Again, I don't want to disengage. I have this guy ranged who's a archer. So we're feeling pretty confident about this move. Now I am done with Rhodesy's move. So I have to click space or end his turn officially. Now I can pick another character. Now again, I can pick any of these characters to move. In this case, I am going to pick Fort. I'm going to run him up here to engage the enemy. And we're going to slice. Now each of these characters, if you right click on them, you can see what they are. So this is a swordsman. You can see his status and injuries. This is a ranger. This is an archer. And this is a brute. So you can right click on the enemy too to see their skills and gear and what they are. He's a poacher and this guy is a bandit. So right clicking gives you info. So we're going to end his turn and then they're going to go. He attacks me and I am now poisoned. Target loses 1 health at the end of their turn. This is stackable. So that's something that I want to be very cognizant of. For archers, there is a range. So you want to hover over your shoot range to see what it is to make sure that you are in range to shoot the enemy. We're going to gain deafness. Range of the next attack is doubled and precision is enhanced. So we're going to use one of our Valor Points. You can see these are shared between different units. And we're going to shoot this guy to do a little more damage. We're going to end our turn. And again, the Valor Points are for the entire team. That's important to note. The other thing you're going to want to note is that some moves have AoE effects. So if I were in range of Fort, this would hurt him. So there is friendly fire in this game, which is actually pretty awesome. Positioning matters. And then we can also use First Aid, but note that this uses Valor Points, which is important to keep track of. So we're going to end this turn. He's going to whack our guy. And then we're back to it again. So you can see the upcoming turns down here that you're going to want to track. So I am going to want to try to take this guy out as fast as possible. Let's see if we can finish him off, which we should. Now we have galvanization. You can see buffs down here. Damage increased by 50%. So we are still on his turn. I'm going to stab this guy and finish it. So that's how combat works. We use just the beginning tutorial first combat to outline it. At the end of combat, the way you loot, you can click loot all and it'll just add stuff here. It will not automatically loot the human remains. So you can click loot all and you don't have to worry about looting the human remains. I did not realize that until later, so just keep that in mind. And then you're going to need to repair. So here we have damaged armor because we got hit. So if we want to repair our armor, you use repair kits, which you can purchase in town. So we're going to repair all. The next thing you can do is right click to inspect and then left click on skill points, and you can apply skill points. Once you hit level 3, you have to select a specialization, and then as you level up, you're going to gain additional moves, which is important. So you can kind of check out what each person is. You can see what each thing does. This brute, we're probably going to want to go strength and constitution. So we'll just throw it in strength from that perspective. Now, up here in the top right, you can choose a profession. Each unit can choose a profession, and the professions kind of come unlocked as you progress, so keep that in mind. So that's everything you need to know about combat. Hopefully you found this video helpful. I am enjoying this demo. You can play it on Steam. That's where I'm playing it for the next few days, so be sure to check it out. As always, if you do go on to enjoy this content, please consider dropping a like. And if you want to support the channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.